Do you ever feel like the odds are stacked against you when you sit down at a blackjack table? Like no matter how hard you try, you just can't seem to win? That's how I felt for years, until I discovered the power of card counting. Card counting is a technique that's been used by professional gamblers for decades, and for good reason. By keeping track of the cards that have been dealt, you can gain a significant advantage over the house and increase your odds of winning. But let me be clear, card counting is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not something that you can master overnight, and it requires a significant amount of skill and practice to use effectively. However, if you're willing to put in the work, it can be an incredibly powerful tool in your arsenal. So how does card counting work? Essentially, the technique involves keeping track of the cards that have been dealt and assigning them a value based on their rank. For example, low cards, 2 to 6, are assigned a value of +1, while high cards, 10 ace, are assigned a value of -1. As the cards are dealt, you keep a running count of the values, and use that information to determine when the deck is hot, i.e., has a higher proportion of high cards, or cold, i.e., has a higher proportion of low cards. Once you've determined that the deck is hot, you can increase your bets accordingly and take advantage of the higher odds of winning. However, it's important to remember that card counting is not a foolproof strategy, and there's always a chance that you'll lose money. Additionally, casinos have implemented measures to prevent card counting, so it's not a guaranteed way to win. But for me, learning how to count cards was a game changer. Suddenly, I was able to compete with the best of them and come out ahead more often than not. It gave me a sense of control and power that I had never felt before, and I'll never forget the feeling of excitement and adrenaline that came with a successful card counting session. So if you're tired of feeling like the odds are stacked against you, consider giving card counting a try. It may take some work and practice to get the hang of it, but the rewards can be well worth the effort. Who knows, you may just become the next blackjack champion. However, it's important to note that card counting isn't for everyone. It takes a significant amount of mental effort and concentration to keep track of the cards and make accurate predictions, which can be exhausting over long periods of time. Additionally, some people may find the idea of gambling itself to be unethical or immoral, which is a completely valid viewpoint. But for me, card counting was a way to level the playing field and take back control in a game that often feels rigged against the player. It was a way to outsmart the casino and feel like I was truly in control of my own fate. And while there were certainly moments of disappointment and frustration along the way, the thrill of victory and the sense of accomplishment made it all worthwhile. In the end, whether or not you choose to use card counting as a gambling strategy is a personal decision that only you can make. But for those who are willing to put in the time and effort to learn the technique, it can be a powerful tool that can change the way you approach blackjack and other casino games. So if you're ready to take your gambling game to the next level, consider giving card counting a try. It may just be the key to unlocking the success and excitement that you've been searching for. We create master card counters out of ordinary people like you. This is all we do every day, and we do it well.